What's up, gamers? It's your boy Internet, and today I am coming at you with another absolute banger. I know you guys are dying to know what shady groups I have been a part of in the past. I will be spilling all the beans and getting you some pointers on how to get into these communities. Grab a little snack, a little protein concoction, maybe. We're trying to get big over here. And let's get started. I think we should just start off with a solid one here, guys. The Stoners. Now, this one is pretty solid. Definitely a lot of homies here. Everyone was pretty chill, as you can imagine. I learned some good values here, like everyone brings something to the sesh, either weed or food or drink, and we all share everything, yeah? And the J always goes clockwise. These are the life lessons you need to survive, okay? I spent many a high school lunch break seshing with the boys. I almost always had someone to eat lunch with this way or to spend a break hour with. Now, this is definitely a group I keep coming back to whenever times get a little bit rough, alright? I even had a good half year in my first university where I just spent the whole time with one of my homies in a car seshing it up. He had some people coming by. He dropped them little baggies, he served them here and there, It was all good. We were just chilling. I needed someone to spend my time with. He needed someone with a car. It was a good deal. I did get out of there soon enough, though. I'm really happy about that because not too long after that, he actually got charged with possession of a firearm, and that's a pretty serious thing where I'm living. So yeah, I'd say overall, a lot of homies here. It's a very, very fun hobby to have. There's always stuff to do. But big downside though is the 4-year weed addiction I got from this little habit here. So for that, it cannot go an S, guys. It cannot. It has to go, I don't know, either A or B. I'd say B, just because it's not really going to bring you anywhere outside of this community. Like if you are in here, you're good, you're solid, you have the homies, you have the goods, you have a good time, but what are you going to do outside of this? Not much. So for that, I have to give it a B. Next one, also kind of a big group I was part of, is the vegans. Now, the vegans, there's not a lot of them around in real life. You might find a group of them bunched together like I did with my first study. I studied sustainable agriculture, and of course, there were a lot of vegetarians and vegans there. It's great. You all share food, you have dinner parties, you go to lunch together. I 10 out of 10 recommend hanging out with people that like the same sort of food as you. But diets or lifestyles in general are kind of a problem because there's just too many of them, and there's not a very big chance you'll find a group with the exact dietary preferences as you. However, when you do find them, I suggest you cling on to them to dear life. Y'all can have like a shared food group in the park or whatever. It just makes going out together that much easier. Oh wait, I totally forgot. I was gonna vibe check everything and also telling you how to get into it. So the vegans, vibe check, do they pass it? Definitely. There's some chill people there. Of course, there's some crazy people everywhere, but I'd say overall the vegans are like, they're my homies. They're nice. That will put them at, I'd say, B tier, just because there's not a lot of them around. The stoners, do they pass the vibe check? Absolutely yes. They chill as heck, okay? You have some good laughs, you have some stupid little discussions. Vibe check passed. Now, how do you get into this? I'd say hang out at your local park or skating area for long enough and you'll find people smoking there. It's pretty easy. Also, if you're in a country where weed is legalized like I am, it is very easy to walk into any store. There will be people seshing in there. You can just come up like, hey guys, what are you smoking today? I got some of this. You guys want to like do a board game? Just introduce yourself. And it really goes from there, to be honest. We'll get into the more weird ones as we progress here, but let's just do a quick one. Dungeons and Dragons. D. A fun one over here. The conservative girlies in my hometown. One word, drama, but I am never involved in this drama. I just have to bear listening to it. Other than that, it's pretty fun. We have parties, we go out for day trips or nice dinners. We give each other a shoulder to cry on. We help each other build a cabinet or paint a wall when we need it. This is definitely the group that feels the most like community to me. They all live close. I can go see them basically whenever I want to. And we support each other through thick and thin. I definitely don't connect with them based on interest as much as I do with other friends, but I gotta give it to you straight. Your interests aren't that interesting, man. Suck it up and meet some local people. So, a vibe check. They're cute. They're a little gossipy, a little drama-y, but overall, I gotta say, like S. If you are liking this video so far, don't forget to hit that like, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to Going Outside. Then we are going in with a spicy one over here. And that is the 2014 Tumblr LGBTQIA+ community. Now this is an online community, so it already gets downgraded just because of that. And to be honest, the ideas and topics discussed here alienated me from the rest of my people in my area. I do have to give it some credit though, because it gave me some good education. I think it opened up my mind to a lot of things and made me a more well-rounded individual overall. So for that, it will go into D. Then we have these happy guys over here. These are the conservative guys from the next town over. They like fireworks, beer, cars, working out, and partying. It's very nice if you need some people to just hang out with, bullshit with, have some dry ass laughs with. I tried to educate them with some socialist and woke takes, but they were not having any of it. They like their meat and extravagant holidays, and there's nothing I can do about that. Live and let live. At least they don't litter, so that is a solid A for me. Vibe check, do they pass? Absolutely, yes. 100% they pass this vibe check. How to get in? Talk to them during breaks. Again, these are probably guys left over from high school. You see some guys shouting, like, go see what's up. Say hi, like, how's it going, guys? How's it going, boys? And then say yes when they invite you over to their place to shoot a BB gun. Okay, we cooking up over here. We're getting through these real quick. Let's do a fun one, this one over here. I bet y'all are wondering what the that is. So this one is the high school emos. These friends were all about drinking, smoking cigarettes, bonding over hating school, and feeling miserable. These guys definitely pulled me through a rough time in my life. But it is not a group you want to stay stuck in. We all did grow out of these mindsets and feelings eventually, but I am so grateful I had people I could connect with when I was feeling my lowest. I think the turning point of my depression from getting worse to getting better was when I started hanging out with these people. You just need more people, man. People you feel comfortable with, people that sort of understand what you're talking about, and you definitely don't want to be completely alone. So for that, I'll give them a nice middle ground, a nice C. No, they deserve better. Let's give them a B. I honestly do not think I would be here if it wasn't for these guys. Now let's keep it going. What are these happy old people over here? These are your eco-conscious boomers. I work together with some boomers and Gen Xers on a food forest. You're working with your hands, chatting with people. I like having some sort of activity too while being with others. Some of them are real smart and have a lot of wisdom. Some of them blabber on too long about uninteresting things or blatantly incorrect things. But all in all, they're good locals that like to be involved in making the world and the local community a better place. Gotta respect that. So for me, yes, they pass the vibe check. How do you meet these guys? You join some local eco project. You read the newspaper to keep your eye out for those things. You go to local events and you sign up when you see something good. Just because I wouldn't hang out with these guys every week per se, it's gotta be B for me. Now staying on trend with the eco, we have the eco-anarchists. It's a very mixed bag, this group. Some of them are really like, some of them are just way too sensitive. about absolutely everything. Sort of a kind of leftover social justice warrior rhetoric that we don't really vibe with anymore nowadays. We took those lessons and we found a nice middle ground. Right, boys, that is what we did. But some of these people are just still stuck in there. You gotta be able to take a joke or just suck up sometimes. I tried to set up a community garden with a group of these people, but most of them had no idea how to garden, and honestly, I did not have the time to manage everything, so I let this group go. Some other guy took over. He did most of the physical work and educating himself. He's an absolute legend. I still talk to him every now and again. Immense props to him for keeping this up. I'm definitely glad I got this experience. I learned a lot from it, working with other people wise. I probably won't do it again though. So they're going in C. Lower than the boomers, who would have thought, man? Alright, we got some weird ones left over here. So this is for the climbing community. I have to say, climbing community, already right off the bat, easy S tier. They are super welcoming, very neurodivergent friendly. Most people are chill and kind of outdoorsy types, although there's also a lot of like indoor nerdy types as well if you're into that. I love me some good nature people though. Most boulderers are also lean, flexible and strong, so it's a very good place to find hot people. When weather permits, I like going outside with these guys. We go on climbing weekends. It's a full weekend of spending the day outdoors, cooking up some food together, no screens, only the dopamine from almost plummeting to your death. Absolute S tier material. Do that best of vibe check. Yes. How to get in? Go to your local rock climbing gym. Go on a set date and time. If you keep that up, you will meet the same people over and over again. Make a little group chat with some of them. Make a WhatsApp, or I don't know what you got Americans use for group chatting, but make a make a chat together and plan some fun trips. We are down to the last two. Let's get these out, guys. This little dude right here, he is taking an ice bath. Now, for me, this was mostly during Corona times. A peer of mine asked me if I wanted to join his little group with taking a dip in a freezing river. And that sounded so absolutely insane that I said yes. We kept it up for the entire winter. It was a fun mixed group. There were some young people, there were some older people. We usually had tea and good conversations afterwards. It was more of a social thing for me than actually that I went for the cold water exposure, although I have to say you get a great rush from it, and I still do this sometimes. A tier. Last but not least, this is not really a community per se. This is having one of your friends you already like bring people along. Easy as that. Most success I've had in building and keeping cool groups is when other people you already think are cool bring their homies along. You probably will have some interest or personality trait or at least some baseline values in common with them. So this is very easy peasy lemon squeezy S tier. Okay, well, there you have it. Alright, so what are the takeaways here? Your interests aren't that amazing. Suck up and listen to what other people have to say. Try different things. My next tryouts are going to be Rooftop Explorers and my local Christian choir. And do not be afraid to try and to fail. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, don't forget to drop a like, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to Going Outside. I'm dead serious. Go take a walk. Go stare at a tree for 10 minutes. See what it does to you mentally. See what happens to your mind. This was Internet Ugly. Stay connected, stay offline, and stay pretty. F is being a Sigma. Now, I hope my mom doesn't see this.